good morning. Or should I say good afternoon? Because technically it's the afternoon. I was at Taylor's house this morning getting a very late start to the day. But anyways, I'm home now, gonna meet up with my mom and do some Christmas things. And of course, I stopped on the way home and got my chai tea because I haven't had it in a couple days and it was very much needed. I bought some things that I need to open. Hello, my love. Hi, Bella. It's winter here, of course, in Utah, and my throat is so dry. So I've been getting some humidifiers for my rooms, and these ones, found them on Amazon, are so nice because it's like the top load filling, and then you can also put like oils and stuff in here because it's diffuser as well. I think this is my mom's Christmas present. I got her, oh, this is not, lies, this is not my mom's Christmas present. Duh, Nicole. I got this mud water because, of course, I'm trying to find more options for my chai tea that is healthier. So I got this mud water that I really wanted to try. I don't know how to say half of these things, so I'm not even gonna try. But I got this mud water. It's supposed to be super healthy, and it's in the chai flavor. So we're gonna try it. See if it's any better than the other one that I have. Because we need more alternatives for chai tea. Much needed. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of my morning routine since I didn't get to do it this morning. And then my mom's coming over and we're going to be doing, excuse you, some Christmassy festivities. So that's what's on the plan. Also, I have some outfits that I bought for New York, but I don't know if they're gonna work. So I'm gonna have to try those on later and see what we like, what we don't like, because we don't have much time to figure it out before I gotta leave, because I have 2 days until I leave for New York.
The light we cannot see exists inside of you and me.
My dog is being a maniac, so I apologize for the beads in the background and my dog running back and forth. But I literally just put this card back in the deck because I picked it last time that I did this before I went to Taylor's house. And I got the exact card again. So apparently I need to listen to this message. What is it? Let's see what it says. I've had to work on expressing myself clearly for a very, very long time. It's not something that comes naturally in my family. Angel of expression. There is something you are not expressing because you feel hurting someone you love or care for. The angel of expression has shown up in your reading today to encourage you to speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Know that the truth, when spoken honestly, clearly, and with love, will never truly hurt anyone. Lack of self-expression is soul-destroying for all concerned and prevents life's natural flow. The angel of expression understands your fears regarding this issue and is here to help you through this difficult time. Allow her to help you find the courage to face this issue clearly by expressing yourself honestly and clearly. The situation will heal in accordance with the highest of good of all concerned. Yet do not try to predetermine or control the outcome. Trust for the power that made you. Both will heal you both.
Follows where we go, and all we know has gone. Shadows falling on your face, the turning of the night to day and day.
Also, I wanted to give another money mindset abundance tip, and that is to be familiar with your finances. This is something that a lot of people avoid because they hold a lot of shame around their spending habits. And I just want to encourage you to get familiar with your finances. There's nothing wrong with having debt, holding debt, and not being in a position with where you want to be financially. Like, drop the shame, drop the guilt. Like, none of that determines your worth. I know that I get caught up in my finances a lot and how much I have or how little I have at times. and I allow it to completely destroy my self-worth. But what I've come to learn is that money does not determine your self-worth, and money does not determine your value. And once you can separate your self-esteem from how much you make, you allow space for more to come into your life, and you just allow yourself to love yourself more, to be more forgiving with yourself, and to just have more grace. Because money is a constant thing. It's always going to be coming and going, and we can always choose to handle it and manage it differently whenever we decide. So it's simply a decision, and money is not your identity, and it does not equate to your value. So please remember that. The funny thing is that we judge ourselves so much about finances and money, but like we don't judge our friendships or like value our friendships based off of that. Like I know that like my mom and my friends, like I do not judge their value or like who they are as a person based off of how much money they have in their bank. So it's like, why copper is going through my beads once again. But it's like, why would I ever judge myself in regards to that? Like I am no less of value, or do I have any less worth because of how much money I have in the bank account? Like that's simply just crazy. Like I would never judge my friends and family and judge their value and their worth based off of that. So it's like, why do I keep on doing it to myself? That's something that I constantly have to remind myself of all the time. And I have gone through this a lot more in depth in my podcast. So if you want to know how to create a money date, I highly suggest that you do one of those weekly, monthly, whatever you need to get on track with being familiar with your finances. This means knowing how much is coming in, knowing how much is going out, and just have a schedule so that you're aware of your flow of money. And don't judge it, don't feel shame around it, don't feel guilty around it. Just be familiar with it, because anything that you create more of a relationship with will give you more value in return. So the more time and energy that you spend not worrying about your money and in the state of fear and lack, but just paying attention to the relationship that you have and knowing where it's going is so valuable and will completely transform your relationship with money. Just know kind of what's going on so that you can decide how you want to manage it, how you want to feel about it, how much money you want to have in the bank account, how much money like you want of overflow. It's just something that you want to be familiar with so that you can have a better relationship with it. Again, I have a full in-depth podcast about how to do a money date with yourself, and it goes over all of the details, how you're going to lay it out, how you can make it more fun. If you're someone that absolutely hates going over your finances, then I share some tips on how to just, make the event more fun. Anything that you're trying to cultivate into your life as a routine that you know you want to do, but you kind of dread, there's certain things you can do just to make it more enjoyable for yourself. So I have all of that listed in my podcast, and I will link it below as well. If you want to dive more into that, I would highly, highly, highly suggest that, because it's something that has really changed my relationship with money, just because I'm more familiar with what I have and I'm more confident because I know where my money is going and I know how I'm spending my money. So I don't have to worry about it all the time because I know that it's taken care of. That's just a little tip that I know a lot of people avoid. You don't need to feel guilty about your spending habits. The only person judging you is yourself. So, and if someone else is judging you, then like maybe you should reevaluate that relationship. Just a thought. Okay, my mom should be here any minute. So, all right, cue the Christmas festivities montage. Bye, guys. Guys, I almost forgot about my mom's tree. I went to Trader Joe's, like you saw in my last vlog, and if you didn't watch the last vlog. But I went and got a little baby tree, and I wanted to give it to my mom because she wanted a tree for her office, and I was gonna put lights on it to be festive and so that she could have it and have it all lit up. So let's do that. I'm gonna use one of those $5 lights that I got from Target. So as you saw, I gave my mom the other Christmas tree that I had, and I bought a second one for myself because this room needed a little bit of Christmassiness in it because all of my decorations are in the living room. Had to branch out, get a new one. Me and my mom went to that store and bought some crystals and just tied some like wire around them and hung them on the tree. I like doing it just to be a little bit like, I don't know. It gives the tree a little bit more meaning, I think, when you have certain crystals to like bring a certain energy. I don't know. Being super corny and cheesy. Of course, I have my flowers for abundance. If you haven't watched my last vlog, again, go and watch it because I explained why I like to keep fresh flowers in the house. I talked about the candles in the last vlog as well. Also, we added some garland to the mirror. I just put like some little twinkle lights in there and then added a little bow to the side. So that's that. Also, update on this humidifier. I don't know if I love it. Like the settings on it, I don't love. They're super confusing. Like they're just not easy to understand. 80% RH. I've been trying to look at the manual and get it to work properly, but I don't understand it. And you can only fill it up halfway because there's like a water line limit on the inside, which I don't love. And then this, like on my other one, you can turn it to like shoot off the water like in any direction that you want. And this one, I can't move it. And I can't even get it to like come out. Like it worked for 2.5 seconds and then it stopped. So I don't know if I love this one. This may go back. TBD on that. And also on the tree, I just had some leftover burlap from last year that I wrapped around the pot because it's like a red tin pot from Trader Joe's that I didn't love. Just added that to make it blend in a little bit more. FYI, like I said, this one is so much better and so much more simpler to understand. Highly recommend this brand. I think this one I got off of Amazon as well. I think I'm gonna end the night early because I'm gonna go get a head start on editing this vlog. Me and my mom literally decorated for Christmas. Went and bought crystals, hung my garland, and then spent like a few hours trying to plan our New York City trip. I've got a lot of things to do with that. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a haul on some things that I have for the trip, so we're gonna do that. But I think we're gonna end this here. So if you haven't already, please subscribe below so that I know you guys are liking this content. If you haven't already, my Instagram handle is aligned.life. I teach a lot in manifestation and money mindset there as well. So I would love to see you there. Hope you guys like these videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.